Hey everyone, CVA here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to talk about the Peewee Gaskins audio tape. So when Peewee Gaskins was on death row, he had a journalist come to him and express that he wants to write a book with him. But the journalist wanted to take a unique approach to this book. He did not want to do anything with it except for sit down with Peewee Gaskins, let him talk to a tape recorder. Now, he took the tape recorder and modified it into a book. Now, this is all Peewee Gaskins' words. It is not fact-checked. It has nothing to do with anything except for every word that Peewee wanted to say. So the final truth came out in 1992, and it came with an audio tape. And because of the audio tape and the book's context, the book did not get very popular, and it's very, very hard to find today. You can find it on eBay or Amazon, but I'm telling you what, you're looking at about $300 to $400 for this book. But man, I'm good at finding shit. Man, insert applause here. I found the audio tape. Now, after listening to the tape, you really cannot understand much of what Peewee Gaskins says. Now, luckily for me, I'm from the South, so I was able to give you guys subtitles. You're so welcome. I think the title of The Meanest Man in America was a very good title for Donald Peewee Gaskins. If you haven't checked it out, you gotta listen to it. It's it will keep you up tonight. That's for damn sure. While on death row, he was given a phone call, and he called his accomplice that was not in prison and requested certain items because he accepted a bargain to actually kill a man that is also in prison. Now, you'll ask, oh, that's easy, just shank him. No, Peewee wanted to be unique with this. So he wired a bomb out of a radio, had the wire going through his cell and to the guy's cell next to him, and told the guy, hey, hold it up to your ear. I'm going to try to talk through the wire and see if you can hear me on the other side. And once the guy held up the radio to his ear, Peewee plugged it in and blew the guy's head off. And in the audio recording, you will hear Peewee's conversation on the phone with his accomplice, how he's explaining to him, talking about, man, I tried to get him sick and just poison him, but the son of a bitch just got real sick and just threw up everywhere. So Peewee wanted to get this guy, so he instructed his assistant to give him certain supplies in a certain fashion, put it in a certain box, and send it to him so he could accept it in jail, and it worked. You can hear in the audio recording how proud he is of his accomplishments as a murderer, as a serial killer. He has no shame in admitting exactly, detail by detail, step by step, how and where and when he took people and killed them. This next part will not be for the faint of heart.
Junior Pierce did not kill Peggy Cutnight. They took Junior Pierce and tried him for that and everything. He just happened to be an unlucky man. The day she left school, I was working on the ballroom. Peg was drugged and taken to a cement block house about 10 miles out in the country. That house was empty as for anyone living in it. I rented it for $10 a month. It was out in the east side of Sumter. And to keep some of my furniture and other stuff in, I had several cars parked out there, junk cars they were. Peg Cutno was spread eagle out on the bed. She was handcuffed with her hands up over her head to the rounds in the bed there, and her feet was tied out, and she was stripped naked in there.
As you can see, he holds nothing back and absolutely zero sound of remorse in his voice. Regardless, the archives was going to get this piece. If I had to buy it, I was going to save up and buy it because I'm very, very excited to hear it. It's one of those things that is slowly dying off, and now it is digitized because this was on a VHS cassette tape, you know, one of those little itty bitty ones you'd put in a cassette player, and those don't last very long. Including this is from 92, so the thing's already over 20 years old. So I'm so happy it's on digits, and I'm so happy that I was able to clean it up and everybody can hear it and understand it. I mean, let's be honest, that old school Southern is very hard to understand. It's its own language almost. Hell, even to find the book on PDF or just the ebook, that is actually difficult to find too, unless you're ready to pay an astronomical amount of money. But I'm gonna find it, don't worry. So, did you guys listen to it? And if you did, put down in the comments what was the most disturbing part of the thing for you. Love you guys. Thank you for viewing. Hey, true crime community, CVA Army, take care.